Hello ladies and gents, it's the Beanie 101 here with some more NHL 15 Hockey Ultimate Team on Next Gen. We're playing a guy called Terraflash. I've got a few online games to show you today as we battle up the divisions. We're currently in Division 9. We had a great win last time around. In case you haven't seen the last video, there's a playlist in the description. Go watch it. Brian Little had an absolute blinder. Not only did he get his first goal as a golden seal, he got a hat-trick. Frolik assisted pretty much all of those goals in a 4-1 victory. And we've got a couple more games as we look at the cityscape of the city of Pittsburgh. Let's have a look at the records. This guy is 8-1. So he's played maybe a handful more games than me. I like my chances though. Can Barkov win the opening face-off? I've boosted him to 94 overall. The answer is no. We're going to skip ahead. Dope Flyers 0, Golden Seals 0 at the end of the second intermission. There wasn't a tremendous amount of action in the first two periods of play. Here you can see a couple of chances, a couple of shots. The fans do not know what to think. They're entertaining themselves. Brizgalov called into action towards the end there. And here we see a nice little save by Kari Ramo. The Pens skate into the slots. Ramo's there with the low pad save. And we move on to deep into the third period. I've got a chance. I managed to dangle through. I have a couple of shots. Patrick Sharp can't quite get things done. He's been very, very disappointing for the team. And I make two errors in a row. We try to jump in for some hits. We try to cream Chris Kunitz at the blue line, and then my last D-man back tries exactly the same thing, just a fraction of a second later, and he skates in without making really any move whatsoever. He beats the goalie. I deserve everything that I get, and that is with a minute or so left in the final period. Kunitz celebrates with his fans, and I'm left really ruining my missed chances and the fact that I made a really bad mistake to give up the goal so late in the game. So the Pens win this one 1-0. And we have a little bit of a blip in the road of our Hockey Ultimate Team adventure. We've not had many losses, so I'm not too despondent. The thing that I'm more concerned about is the fact that I didn't manage to score. I'm very, very rarely held out to 0 goals. My team is alright for Division 9. They're not superstars. I've got Patrick Sharp on the first line, but so far he's really failed to deliver. We're moving on to our second game now. This is a guy called Lemingus, who I believe is wearing, a Comets jersey. I think they're the AHL team of, I want to say Vancouver, although I'm sure someone is going to correct me very, very quickly in the comments section. I apologise that my knowledge of the AHL is not what it should be compared to my NHL knowledge. But here's another look at the Consol Energy Centre. We make our way back to Pittsburgh. We're ready for a game. What's his record? 20-16-2. So this guy has played considerably more games than me. I'm not concerned. He's probably going to be a couple of divisions at least higher than me. Maybe Division 5, Division 6. And we see the opening face-off before we skip to more of the action. Here's Barkov. He loses it again. But we managed to get the puck, come away with the puck. And yet again, end of one period, and it's the IK Comets 0. And the Golden Seals 0 as well. You can see some of the action. There's a few shots by me. Sabisa gets creamed. And Kari Ramo makes a decent save, but this is an even better one. He manages to get the glove hand up high on a cross crease where, you know, the forward tried to fool me. You can see there very, very quickly that I had much more time on attack, but didn't convert that into a number of shots. But we get a chance here. Abdul Kader with the puck. He skates into the slot. He turns around and Colin Wilson is left absolutely by himself at the side of the net. Absolute sacrilege from the D-men of the opposition. But you see it again here. Abdelkader makes a nice little pivot, gets a slap shot on net. The goalie can only bat it away. And Colin Wilson's there to slam it home. Celebrates with the rest of his team. And Colin Wilson is proving a decent centre. I think I've got him on the third line. That was the end of the second period. Just the one goal. So it's a very, very tight affair. We see a couple of our chances again. This was one of the shots leading up to our first goal. Karirema makes no mistake there. We lay a big hit on one of their forwards. And here we see the goal again. Abdelkader with the shot. Colin Wilson batting it home. So we move on to the third, and I'm not going to lie, there wasn't much that happened there either. We're going to have a very, very quick look at a couple of highlights. But it is a much shorter video than usual today. A couple of online games. I wanted to show them to you. Here we see us diving at the goalie. I think that must have been a goalie interference call. The crowd are keeping themselves entertained. There's not much going down. And let's see how many more pucks we got now. I think we got about 750 for a 1-0 loss. Are we going to get many more for a 1-0 win? We get 827. Is it loads more? No, it's not. But it's good to know that you get a decent amount of pucks, win, lose, or draw. So thanks ever so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Spam that like button, that thumbs up button if you want to see some more of my NHL 15 content. There's some plenty of HUT that's going to come your way over the course of the next year. But thanks ever so much for watching, and I will catch you again soon.